In Luke 15, Jesus begins to speak of a parable of a father who had two sons. And starting in verse 11, it says, "And he said, a certain man had two sons. And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with a riotous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land. And he began to be in want. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country, and he sent him into the fields to feed swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husks that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him. And when he came to himself, he said, How many hired servants of my father's have bread enough to spare, and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and am no longer worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants." We hear from the son, but I believe the father, who loved his son, was anxiously awaiting the day when his son would come home, and by faith prepared every day for that to be the day. So listen and watch what just could have been that scene.
The day has come, the day which I have wept and prayed. It's time to shout, for joy has now arrived. My son's come home, his face on the horizon, and my joy is full, because he is alive, 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 alive. Ring out, they can't contain my joyful heart. My voice shall sing my gladness to the sky. My boy is here, he's coming ever closer, and I see him